Well, I've arrived in Bergen and I have to say, standing here, seeing these incredible buildings, some of them dating back to the 14th century, the harbour right behind me, and then everything framed by the mountains, it's something else. Bergen is Norway's second largest city. Nestled between 7 mountains, the city grew as a trading hub during the Hanseatic era. Fish, timber, textiles, it was one of the most important ports in Northern Europe. And if you look at these brightly painted wooden buildings that make up the Bergen Quarter, you can still feel that history. The fish market has been the heart of the city for hundreds of years. In Bergen, the sea doesn't just shape the place, it shapes the people. Cecile, this is incredible. I mean, I've heard that the seafood in Norway is fantastic, but this is next level, so fresh.
Thank you very much. Yeah, actually, we got a great selection in Norway. We have over 70 different species at our counters of fish and shellfish.
Norway is usually renowned for its salmon, but there's so many varieties of whitefish. What are some of these ones in front of me?
We got the pollock.
Yep.
That's a big favorite at the Norwegian table.
Yep.
And the tusk, of course, the codfish is also really known from Norway.
Now, I thought I would do a really classic Fiskesuppe.
Yeah.
I see it on many menus. So what type of fish would you recommend that I put in my Fiskesuppe?
So the most common one that people really know about the fish soup is the codfish.
Yes.
But we have a really nice hakefish today. It's in the codfish family.
Yep.
It doesn't got the best of the looks, but it got the best of the taste.
It's ugly, but it's delicious.
I usually say the uglier the fish, the better the taste.
I agree, absolutely.
And it's really perfect for a fish soup.
Yeah. It's delicate, sweet, and poaches nicely.
Yeah, it does, it does.
I think I'm going to get a piece of that. I probably only need about 400 grams.
Yeah.
And I was hoping to add a few other ingredients, because I mean, your seafood is just incredible. The prawns, they're local prawns, aren't they?
Yeah.
So maybe some prawns and the mussels.
Of course, the mussels, yeah.
I have to have some mussels in there.
Yeah. There you go.
Still, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
See you
Enjoy.
later. Bye.
Bye.
Fiskesuppe is one of Norway's most treasured dishes, and for good reason. It is delicious. You can find it on most menus, and also it's made at home, so you can make it really, really simple or make it quite refined. So for mine, I'm going to be using not only fish. I've got some beautiful hake here that I picked up at the fish market, but I couldn't resist some local mussels and these prawns. These prawns are the sweetest prawns I've tasted in a while. They are wild local prawns. And I'm not going to cook them for long. They're just going to be right at the end. I'm just going to warm them up because they're already cooked. Okay, I've got a big pot. I'll melt some butter. So a few knobs of butter can go in. And usually you would cook the leek off at the beginning, but I don't want to do that. I want to poach that in the broth, big chunks of leek, because that's going to impart a beautiful sweet flavour. I will add some French shallot though, so just we'll finely chop. These are quite large, so just one of these is plenty. And they're also going to impart sweetness. And what makes this particular fish soup different is it looks really creamy and rich, but in fact it's really light because there's the addition of white wine, but also a splash of vinegar right at the end. It really makes a difference. So in with our French shallots. And the key here is not to get too much caramelization on the vegetables. This is a really clean white soup, and I'm just going to sweat them off. At the same time, I can add some other vegetables. Traditionally, it's just potato and leek, but I'm changing mine up a bit. I love the addition of some celeriac and also some fennel to give it a bit of an aniseed flavour. So in they go, and again, just controlling that heat. So we're just softening down the vegetables, and all these vegetables go so well with the seafood. While that's sweating off, the leek. So for the leek, I want to use the white and the light part only. So we'll just cut that there. This is a beautiful little leek. And I'm going to cut them into rounds. Ideally, I want them to hold their shape as they cook. So we're going to get lovely chunks of fish and the leek. And leek, when you cook it low and slow, becomes so sweet and velvety. So I want it to be roughly the same size as my hake. So about that size is what we're after. And it doesn't take long at all to cook the leek. So just into little rounds. Be sure to give it a wash before you chop it because it does hold a bit of dirt there. Okay, happy with that. A pinch of salt. And the potatoes will thicken the soup, but just for some extra thickness, a hint of flour, not too much, and then we'll toast that off. A splash of white wine. And again, just bring that to the boil. And besides the fresh seafood, the key to a really good fisk soup is the stock. This is a lovely light fish stock that I got from the Bergen fish market. If you can, make your own. It's very easy to do with some white fish bones, and you just cook them down for half an hour with some aromatics, some celery, carrot, some onion. So in that goes. Oh, look at that, liquid gold. Smells fantastic. This is now going to come up to a gentle boil. Then I'll add my leek chunks, and once they're tender, we can add some of the seafood. Okay, these leeks are almost cooked, so in with some of the mussels, and I'm just going to poach the mussels until they open. I want some of those beautiful flavours to be released into the soup. Then I'm going to take the shells out and remove the meat. Okay, this is looking quite good. The leeks are tender, the vegetables are cooked. It's all about timing when it comes to a fish soup like this. So everything has an order. You can see that I've taken out the mussels, they're perfectly cooked. And then these prawns are essentially cooked. We're just gonna warm them up, leave them in their entirety. I think they'll look fantastic for this. Now for the hake, to see how I've got lovely big chunks of hake. This is a fantastic fish. It flakes away, it's delicate in flavour. If you can't find hake, cod is fantastic, but any white flesh fish is great for this. Okay, so I'm just going to gently mix that in. And the cream can go in now, and this is going to make it lovely and velvety. So we'll pour that in. And you know the fish is cooked when it just flakes away. So it just needs a few more minutes, and then we can add our prawns. All right, the soup is ready. The last thing we need to do is warm up our beautiful local prawns. They'll take moments. And at this stage, we want to add just a small splash of vinegar to brighten the whole thing up. A lovely big bowl for this soup. Traditionally, you'd serve it with rye. I've got some sourdough today. And the mussels. Look at these plump mussels. A generous pile of them at the bottom of the bowl. I'm actually going to bring this over, and we're going to try and fish out, so to speak, our hake. Our lovely rounds of leek can go in there too. Oh, that fish is just perfectly cooked. And our prawns, just one on each side, just like that. And then that glorious broth with those vegetables. I'm going to pour that over the top. Fantastic. Place that down. You could garnish this with some dill, but I just love chives. So a good sprinkle of chives on the top. And because we use the fennel, I've got some reserved fennel fronds just there. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That is the perfect fish soup. I want to have a taste of that broth. Oh. It is honestly a hug in a bowl. That's the only way to describe it, because it's warm, it's comforting, yet quite light and bright because of the addition of that vinegar right at the end. I love this soup. Yes, you can get it at a restaurant, but why not try and make it at home? A true Norwegian treasure.